champion Sudirman, the only other seed left in, has got through to the semi-final. So we're guaranteed an unseeded finalist because the two players coming on support now, Christo Popov and Loh Kean Yew, are both unseeded. One of them will take on the unseeded Loh Kean Yew in tomorrow's semi-final.
Germany, Part 1.
Well, this will be a sixth meeting between these two players, and of the previous 5, Loh Kean Yew has won the last 2, including the second round of the Spain Masters last year. There we are, we can see that, 21-11 in the deciding game, just under an hour. But the first time that these two players met was here at the Singapore Open back in 2023 in the second round, and it was this man, Christo Popov, who beat Loh Kean Yew 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I beg your pardon. Christo Popov has been playing extremely well all week. 23 years of age now, born in Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria. 179, he's about 5'10". Although he went up on the world ranking on Tuesday earlier this week, he's still 3 places off his career high of 20. Beat Anders Antonsen in the very first round, the number 3 seed in 2 straight games. The beaten finalist here from 2 years ago, and then beat Pranoy of India, who is a highly decorated player, World and Asian Games bronze medalist. Loh Kean Yew is 27 years of age, so he'll turn 26 next month, and currently number 10 on the world ranking. This is his 10th appearance at his home event. He first played here as a 16-year-old. Now this is interesting because his opponent today is a 3rd consecutive French player. In the first round he beat the European gold medalist Alex Lanier, and then the European silver medalist Thomas Junior Popov, the older brother of his opponent of today. Came from 11-16 down in the deciding game, did Loh Kean Yew against Thomas Junior. Won 10 of the last 12 points to close out the match. And I thought the magnificent roof here of the Singapore Indoor Stadium was about to lift. There was so much noise and cheering when Loh Kean Yew won that final point in yesterday's second round match. Well, on Loh Kean Yew's coaching bench, Kim Ji-hyun and Anup Sridhar. And Christo's father, Tom Popov, was on the coaching bench for his sons. Officials for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Loh Kean Yew, Singapore. And on my left, Christo Popov, France. Christo Popov to serve. Level.
So the left-handed Christo Popov will get this last men's singles quarter-final underway against Loh Kean Yew, the former world champion representing Singapore. No doubt who's going to have the home advantage here. What a fabulous start by Christo Popov.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
So for Loh Kean Yew, as I was saying, a third consecutive French player that he's met in this tournament. He's beaten the European gold medalist, and beaten the European silver medalist, and now he's playing the bronze medalist.
11-2. Wait.
Listen to the fans.
1-2.
Amazing net exchange. Yeah. Super rally. Well, we saw Steen that Loh Kean Yew had been to 3 games against both Alex Lanier and Thomas Junior Popov. 2 hours and 5 minutes on court for those 3-game matches. Christo Popov for his 2 singles matches, which he both won in 2 straight games, an hour and 27 minutes. But you have to add on top of that 2 hours and 15 minutes extra that he's played in men's doubles. He only finished his men's doubles yesterday evening at 10 to 11 at night.
And they almost beat the All England champions. They were 19-18 up in the 3rd and final game. But that could come back to haunt him in the rest of the singles tournament.
Yeah. Because he has been on court, Christo Popov, for 3 hours, 42 minutes. And I wonder whether that might just take its toll on today's encounter.
Good attack from Christo Popov.
16-2. Over 4-2.
What do you think we should be looking out for in this tactically?
I think we should pay close attention to the battle at the net. Christo Popov started this tournament by defeating Anders Antonsen relatively convincing. 2 straight games, 17 and 13, and he played brilliantly at the net. He played brilliant flat game there as well. We know that Loh Kean Yew is really, really good at the net. But if Christo Popov can win the initiative, then he has an attack that's dangerous enough and steep enough to create problems for Loh Kean Yew. If he can't win the net, then the advantage goes over to Loh. And of course, situations like this where he comes flying from the mid-court area, Loh Kean Yew, and fires his smashes, we also have to look at that and say how many of those are kissing the lines and how many are just a little bit out, as we saw here. Good start by Popov. And another thing, when they change ends, how is Loh Kean Yew dealing with the situation when he's below the top of the tape? He sometimes struggles when he can't just play this high lift to the backcourt area. That's some of the things that I'm going to be looking for to see how is that developed in his game now that he's got a different set of coaches.
Well, we certainly know that Loh Kean Yew has been in good form so far this year. He won 3 weeks ago in Taipei. That was a 300 event. He reached the final of the German Open earlier this year.
Yeah, I think that Chinese Taipei event, that was really important because, I mean, it's never bad to hear 20 match point and you're holding the shuttle in your hand to serve. Get some matches under your belt, get some wins, get some self-confidence.
Mind you, he did have a bit of a wobble. Did you watch that in Taipei? I did.
I didn't see it.
He was 20-16 up and he only won on his 5th match point opportunity.
Wow.
Chou Tian-chen made a wonderful comeback. Looks a little bit nervous to me, Loh Kean Yew. Outside the picture, urging Loh to stay at the front court. I think rightly so. One thing I forgot that we should keep an eye on is also the pace of the play. No doubt that Loh Kean Yew is one of the fastest players in the circuit. And that means Christo Popov's got to be very, very careful in the shot making and rely on good shot quality. That's good defense.
Nice patience from the Frenchman. Not a passive patience, but a controlling patience. Stay on top of the rally. Try to avoid dropping below 50-50 to win the rally at any point.
So it is 11-8 at the mid-game interval, the advantage with Christo Popov. And that was a real gift of a point from Loh Kean Yew. That return into the net.
Terceira mão do treino, Rafael Lagarra. E usava a toca tem que super. O Rafael é mão dos coaches e disse vai na praia. Nesse essas coisas. Aí,
So 11-8 the advantage to Christo Popov.
Good shot.
That's a super shot. Did you manage to catch any of the coaching to Loh Kean Yew?
No.
for the left-hander.
Yeah. That's way too high lift.
Well, this is 5 straight points for this man.
Lovely play.
Yeah, forced the short lift with that incredible tumble net shot, Popov.
Yeah, and the guts to play the cross net first. That was before this happened. And Loh Kean Yew is not going to get the net for free. He's got to earn it. Let's see if he can do that. It's 2 indecisions from Popov here.
Loh Kean Yew
There's a challenge here from Loh Kean Yew.
That was a frustration challenge.
I think you're right. Chanting in. You can't influence the technology.
One challenge remaining.
Seven straight points
For
for Popov. So,
Long.
oh my goodness.
17-8.
Brilliant.
It's perfect play from Christo Popov. What a fantastic first game he's played so far.
9 straight points.
And the way he plays back at Loh Kean Yew at the net is just magnificent.
Out.
As one comes to an end, and the service over.
9-18.
Yeah, he looks riddled with nerves to me. Loh Kean Yew seemed to snatch at that. Game point opportunities for Christo Popov. Opening game 21-10 in favour of Christo Popov. And there's a stunned silence from the fans here at the Singapore Indoor Stadium. Only 15 minutes for that opening game.
10-6.
Padne pod to stopro, puno rotura na sebi neki presami diagonali. Kako sam govorimo, samo da biti kako je što tajmingът е супер, да не се чуди. Това ще не разнообразяваш, това тръгваш, будраш. Винаги трябва да има движение, винаги има и втори удар. Да знаеш, защото той вади много. Като извади второ, да тръгнеш и второ, да не се вкараш удар, всеки първо, докато първото не изпадва.
Not put body first, not push too much in those already. Okay, man, start again, okay? Start again, don't worry. Do warming up, do warming up. Just focus on something. Don't worry.
Coaching, 20 seconds. Coaching, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. 11-6. Yeah. Please.
Well, what a stunning opening game by Christo Popov. Good smash from Loh Kean Yew. Well, I did hear some of the coaching from Kim, and that was, don't worry, you're just warming up. Did you not hear that?
I couldn't hear it, no.
So Christo Popov begs to differ.
Time is over. 1-2, play.
Thank goodness for Hawkeye. Absolutely read that.
Yeah. I think you were spot on, Jill, that Loh is quite tensed in this match here. I must also say that my impression in the first game was that if this was a team sport, let's say it was football, then we would have said that the team is relying a lot on solo performances, one player making something good happen. And here I would think that if we think of Loh as a team, then he's relying a lot on solo shots.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, knocks the racket out of his hand.
This is difficult.
Like he was doing the front crawl, wasn't he? He grabs it with one arm and then tries to grab it with the other. That's such a good return of serve.
And it's not the first time that he's won it directly on the service return, Christo Popov. He's had one with his forehand from the right-hand field. From Loh here, he's got to take a step forward and overcover the front court. And whatever comes to the back court, he has to deal with that, depending on the situation.
We're seeing remarkably short rallies, aren't we?
Yeah. Way too short that lift from Christo Popov.
Observer 5-0.
I always think one of the signs of a player being very nervous is the errors on the touch shots, like the net shot.
Yeah.
Loh Kean Yew's been beaten at the net at the moment.
Totally. So you've got to have a plan for what you want to do. I mean, it's been so obvious in the first game that Christo Popov, he's not leaving that net.
Well, there's never been a player from France in the men's singles semi-final here at the Singapore Open. That's in the Open era. But if he continues to play like this, Christo Popov, he's going to create a little bit of history.
Yeah. Still hasn't dropped a game in this tournament. Wow, that's a great attack. Let's get to start making a good shot on the service return. Loh Kean Yew, high quality shot.
He's at the net first again, Popov.
Yeah. For Popov, it's about sort of maintaining the pressure, not really letting Loh back in this match. It doesn't matter that it's 2 points cushion, as long as Loh doesn't get back to a 3-point lead or something like that, where he could feel a bit more confident and sort of feed off the support of the spectators. Right now, it's pressure. All the spectators is pressure for Loh.
absolutely magnificent. And that's got to be one of the longer rallies of the match.
The longer and the better. And then still having the awareness to play a deceptive shot like that. Look at that forehand deceptive shot. Beautiful.
Yeah, there was a bit of a backswing, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Looking as if he was going to lift
Exactly.
it. And then just blocking it back to the net.
Play. 11-8 interval.
Yeah, he says he's okay. Again, you've got to congratulate the... that looked quite nasty, actually. Right foot slipping forward. But Popov, as you were saying, Steve, has been utterly brilliant so far.
Yeah.
One 20 seconds. One 20 seconds. Play.
That's the second service error.
It is.
9-11.
Resumption of play, all in favour of Loh Kean Yew.
And it seems like all of a sudden some doubt has crept in with Christo Popov. Not the same quality on his shots.
That's an opportunity missed by Loh Kean Yew.
12-all.
You simply should look out for the pace of movement. Look at that reaction.
Yeah. Nervous.
Very nervous.
Brilliant, fantastic play.
14-12. That's 14.
So 3 straight points from Loh Kean Yew after the mid-game interval has been answered with 3 straight points to Christo Popov. That's a brilliant push. And the forehand side of Loh Kean Yew.
It was sort of a curve shot.
Yeah.
It was out. At some point it was out, but came back in.
4 straight points. And this is very, very worrying for the home fans. Well, let's not forget that Loh Kean Yew was 11-16 down against Christo's older brother, Thomas Jr., yesterday. And then promptly rattled off 10 of the next 12 points.
I'm not sure that's going to repeat itself here. He's been down and out for most of the match. Good play.
For 2, 20 seconds. For 2, 20 seconds.
That's a beauty.
Goodness, he's moving well, isn't he? Popov.
He's completely controlling the match.
6 straight points. Well, the fans doing what they can to try and lift the spirits of Loh Kean Yew.
Again, super well-placed attack from Christo Popov.
It's going wide. Oh, this is extraordinary. 8 straight points. No doubt about it, Steen. He has controlled the match.
Yeah.
Popov. Yeah. And the coaching bench for Loh Kean Yew, their faces tell the story.
Yeah, there's a lot of work to do, not only after this match, but in the future.
Missed it.
But again, when he got airborne there, Christo Popov, I had no idea where he was going to hit that shot. I don't think Loh had either. So disguised which side he's going to hit it in.
Match point opportunities. 35 minutes only. This quarterfinal has been in progress. And Christo Popov has simply been brilliant. So much of my theory that the extra time on court playing men's doubles might have its toll.
Fantastic win.
21-10, 21-14. And that is not just a huge win to beat the former world champion Loh Kean Yew on home soil. It's the manner in which he won, Steve.
Yeah, it was impressive. And we saw Thomas Popov Sr. there sort of waving his arms. That's the way to do it.
Absolutely brilliant. And he's through to the semi-final, where he will play against Loh Kean Yew tomorrow. Well, Loh Kean Yew, despite his disappointment, still pleasing the fans by giving the shuttle to them. He always displays such wonderful sportsmanship, Loh Kean Yew. It's a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, he is.
21-10, 21-14 in 36 minutes. Christo Popov through to the semi-final of the Singapore Open. Welcome back to the Singapore Indoor Stadium, quarter-final day here at the Singapore Open. What a display by Christo Popov. And up next we have women's doubles and the beaten finalists from 2 years ago, Baek Ha-na and Lee So-hee, the number 3 seed from Korea, up against Iwanaga and Nakanishi of Japan, looking to reach a second semi-final at this event 2 years after their first. Well, this is the last of the women's doubles quarterfinals to decide on the semi-finals. We've got 2 Chinese pairs through already. Will it be 2 Chinese and 2 Koreans? Well, we're about to find out because the players are just about ready for this last women's doubles quarter-final.